morning, friends. Welcome to Southern Yankee Beauty. So I thought I'd get ready with you this morning. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I'm getting ready to run errands. I got to go to the grocery store and Target, and then I got to come back and clean. So I'm not dressed for the day, but we can get our makeup done. And I have some things that I got from Sephora. We're not going to be able to try them all today, but I'm quickly just going to show you what I have, and then we'll get into the video. So Laura Mercier, looks like I might have tried this. Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation in the color 2 and 1 Cashew. We are using that today. Not using this today, but I did a little reel on this, just swatching this. This is the Viva Shine Multi-Highlighter Trio right here. If you want to see that, there's a shorts on that. I am going to use it eventually. We have 2 lipsticks. Did I buy the same color? No, they're close. I bought Lucky and Fun. These are, hold on, I'll bring them up. Oh, sorry, Lively and Fun. Can't see in the morning, too tired. These are the 2 shades I got. These are the lipsticks from Selena Gomez. We probably, from Rare Beauty, we probably are going to use one of these. Don't know which yet. Okay. We also got, I got a couple things, a lot of stuff from Rare Beauty, because at some point I'm going to do a full face video. This is the Positive Light Illuminator in the color Enchant. I think it's like a pink highlight. I think I have like the other one, a different one, but I don't know where I put it. So, and I did use this. You can see my little fingerprints on it, but I did use this once, and it's beautiful, really pretty. We're probably going to use that today, so I'm going to throw the box out. I also have a Makeup by Mario. This I used during my eye look for the beauty, for the baby shower with the pink. I just only used the pink shade. In fact, I got to clean the tray. But this palette here, I took a little here and wet it. These are the chrome colors from Makeup by Mario. This is a cool palette. It has, it's meant to be, so it's got a tray here so that you can scrape the color out and get it wet and spray it and make it the liquid gold or liquid metal that it is. So really, really beautiful. So we will be playing with that. Probably not today. I think today I'm going to use the Selena Gomez palette that I got. So that is the Rare Beauty palette. It just says Rare Beauty eyeshadow palette. I don't know if it's got Magnetic Spirit is the name. Now, I have like a lot of her products, but I did not have luck with the palette, the one palette that I own from her. In fact, I don't know if I got a bad one. It just did not work for me. So actually, I got rid of it. I don't even have it because it just was that bad for me. I'm really hoping that this one, oh, this is all shimmers. I don't think I realized that. Look at that. So we're going to have to use this. Ooh, look at this shade. That's pretty. We're going to have to use this in conjunction with another palette, but we are going to use this today, I think. All right. Then I got a, this might have been just a, this is argan oil. This might have just been a sample. I think it was. Is this for your hair? Moroccan oil. Oh, hair and body mist. Okay. So there we go. We got that. That was probably one of those like 100-point things. This is the Soft Pinch Blush by in the color Encourage, also by Rare Beauty. Beautiful. Probably use that. 2 more Rare Beauty items. Soft. Oh, we got another blush. So this one is in the color Grateful. This is a bright blush. I don't think I'll be using this today. I'll probably use the other one. This is going to be for a totally different type of a look. And you probably want to use the tiniest dot possible for that. But I wanted to try it. We are going to at some point do that. And then I got this Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick. I'm excited about this. This is in the color Bright Side. Let's open this up. We are going to use this today as well. So we use a lot of this Rare Beauty. Maybe it'll be a full face of Rare Beauty today. We'll see. I'm excited about this. Woo-wee. Okay. I'm making my little pile of stuff. This is Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil. Creamy, award-winning, and waterproof. Okay, so this was a sample, but I'm going to get it out and we'll try this if I can get it out. I don't really know that I've tried Urban Decay's eye pencils, so I'm excited to try that. I got another palette, Pat McGrath. We'll save this. This one is the neutral one. This is her mini. What's this one called? Sublime Smoke. That's not going to be today, but we will try that another day. I have a Clinique Moisture Surge, but I already put my moisturizer on, so not using that today. We got a Squalene Facial Oil. So we'll use these another day, these samples. But then I also have a lip liner, which I have used and love. I love this. Oh no, I'm sorry. I have a lip liner. This is by Haus Labs. Did not try this. I have one by Selena Gomez in my purse. I'll grab that. That's from this haul. So this is the Haus Labs. This looks stunning. So how does it work? Okay, so there, and then I guess this is just to push it up and stuff. But really beautiful color. This is in the color Rose Matte. So that's that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go get that other lip liner, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, and this is the highlighter, or the lip liner. This is in the color, hold on, Kind Words. I love that. Let's turn our lights on. We need our lights on so you guys can see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Laura Mercier. If I remember, I used this one time and it was like really liquidy, which is fine. Sometimes it's better for, maybe I didn't use it. Now I can't remember. But it looks like I didn't touch it, but the outside looked like I did, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I did it. I did. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty, like, liquid. Yeah. So that was like 3.5 pumps, maybe. Maybe it was a little too much. We'll see. Little yellow toned. Very thin formula. I would say it's not covering that spot. I would say it's giving me a medium coverage. Don't know if it's buildable yet. Let's go back over because I got some more stuff. Covers up the redness. No scent, which is good. All right, it doesn't carry very far, like spread very far. Meaning and you get, how much you get? An ounce in here? Meaning I feel like I'm having to use too much of it. 1 ounce, which is normal amount. So a little bit of a concern that it's not like spreading. A lot of times I'll get some, you know, like certain ones, if they're a full coverage, and even thin ones, you can usually really spread them. But this is almost like 5 pumps. So this is going to go quick if I have to use that much each time. Like I didn't need a full coverage today, but I do need to cover both sides evenly. So, and it's very glowy. Is this a glowy kind? Weightless Perfecting Foundation. It says long wearing foundation blurs the line between makeup and skin to reveal a healthier looking complexion. Skin loving formula provides perfecting medium buildable coverage. Okay, that's what I said. Weightless. You'll forget it is light. I will say it's weightless. You don't feel it really on your skin. I think that's pretty. We'll see how it wears, because I don't think I really like paid attention last time. So there's that. Okay, so I don't have, oh wait, I do have her concealer. We can use the Rare Beauty concealer. This is really light. This is in the color 130N. I might need to change that soon, because now my skin's getting a little darker. I always get dark here, and I'm gonna end up having to come back, because I always end up, when I put my shadow on, I always shadow splashes right in that little narrow, and it's so narrow for me, so I always have to clean that. Always have to clean that up. So we're just gonna rub any extra up here, put them on the eye. Get the eye nice and based. I still have mascara on. I think I'm going to try to get that off in just a second, even though I'm going to have to redo my concealer more than likely. I might be able to get it off without disturbing it. All right, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. We're going to see if we can get that off. All right, I got it off as much as it's going to come off. And that's after I washed my face already and everything. It's like I put it in the waterline, and it, I guess whatever I'm using or whatever I used yesterday was good because it didn't come off. I am going to put a little bit more. I have really puffy eyes for some reason today. I did put some No More Baggage on, but I might have just washed that off. I'm trying to clean my eyes up. But I woke up and my eyes were swollen today. I'm not sure why. I didn't feel good last night. I felt nauseous last night, which was a weird I had a headache all day and I felt nauseous. And then I realized I've only eaten 3 small pieces of pineapple in 2 days. So I forced myself to eat something. And then I didn't feel good. I went to bed, I woke up, I felt better. So I think I just need to eat. I also felt really dehydrated yesterday and I had to have water. So I'm sure that is some of my problem. Okay, so now let's go ahead and use this bronzer stick in the color Bright Side. I love sticks because these are just, to me, really convenient. They're usually pretty creamy, really easy to use. I really kind of like them a lot. Like if you're new to bronzer, I think you will enjoy a stick, maybe more so than a what am I trying to say? Powder, right? Actually, you know what we can do? We can use the same thing for this. I don't normally contour my nose. Sometimes I do. I've been doing it a little bit more lately, but it's just not something that I do much of. All right, now we'll bounce this in. And one thing that I saw that she does, so if it like starts to dry, take your spray, just spray it. I noticed I was watching some of her tutorials. Oh, that's so much nicer. Okay, so if you set your face up like I do and then you wait and it's like hard to blend out, just sort of take your setting spray and you'll be good to go. That's beautiful. That blended beautifully. Okay, so let's spray this side because I know this side's gonna need it. This is the Watermelon Burst Setting Spray by Ciate London, in case you're wondering. Just what I'm using right now. I'm not picky about setting sprays. I use whatever I have. So like if they come in boxes, that's what I use. There really I don't see much of a difference in setting sprays. I mean, at least none that I've used. And I've used a lot. Some of them I do like better than others. Like if they've got like a continuous mist or real light mist. I don't like the ones that have like a super heavy spray, you know, but other than that, I'm just not really picky about that. I don't care which ones I'm wearing. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Now we're going to move, before we do any of the blush or the rest of the face, we're going to go ahead and move to the eyeshadow palette. Kind of leaning towards these 3 shades, but I want to lay something down to start. So let me find another palette. All right, if we're going to use the plums and the purples, this Item Beauty palette, I think this came in BoxyCharm, has this color here, which pulls a little plum. It's called Interstellar. So let's bring you guys in, and I'm going to go ahead and use that and lay that down on my puffy eyes. Like my whole eyelids were puffed up this morning. So, and oops, and it's not that, it hasn't been that long, so they're still puffy. They haven't fully like gone down. I don't know why they're puffy today. Just, I think I got allergies or something. See, look at how gorgeous that shaded. And it has like a little bit of a plum tone to it. Like a plum taupe or a little peachy. I don't know. I don't know what's all in here. All I know is it kind of pulls a little plum. I like it. And I've used this shade in this Item Beauty palette more than I can even tell you. I like to use this shade for any of my pinky purple looks. If I'm not doing like a pink look where I would use like a pink transition shade, then I like to use this one. Like yesterday, I think I just used a pink transition because I wore a pinky burgundy look yesterday with a really pretty sundress that I had. It's a little patchy up here, right here. Maybe we need to blend. All right, let me go in with the other palette, and then I'm gonna soften the top line there too. But I think I want to put this shade in the outer corner, a little bit more of this in the second half of the eye, and this in the inner corner, and to do that, I think what I'm actually going to do is take another fluffy brush lightly and go into that mauve tone. Even though this is a shimmer, it's not a sparkly one like this. So I'm going to use this as a setup for the eye too, and just kind of pull some of this in the crease. So I think it'll look pretty. Oh yeah, that blends out beautifully, like very smooth. You don't really need to have another matte shade. That works really nice. Look at the difference. Really added that pop of plum pink color that we like. It definitely has some pretty pigment. It smooths everything out. Okay, except right here. Sometimes I just go too high and I can't help myself. So then when I do that, I do this. And I just take my finger and I wipe, and I know. But look, it gives me a nice line. And then I can also just, I've got a white shade in that Item Beauty palette that I'm going to blend out that top at the end too. So it will come together, promise. All right, so now taking a little bit of a packer brush. Oops, that's from the Item Beauty. But it's kind of like a flatter brush. This one is just from Nabla Cosmetics. It is the N304. And I am going to go into the dark purple shade. Oh, I guess these have names. So that first shade we used, Ignite, and now we're using, that's Ignite. Okay, this one. And then this middle one is called Clarity. Oh, I'm sorry, Power. And then this one is called Ablaze. Okay, so we're going into Power now. And that's the dark purple. And I'm just going to tap that because I don't know how powerful this is. I will tell you, this already is performing way better than the palette that I had gotten from the last palette. It might have been the very first palette she launched. But this is very pigmented. It's showing up. The other stuff just did not work on my skin. So well, that definitely does a nice deep outer eye. So we like that. Yeah, all right. And actually, since I did that other color as a lay down, I'm going to go in with my finger and use this shade. Oh, wow. We like Selena. This is a good palette. Way better than the other one, your first one. At least for me, the first one just did not perform. And it's okay that I went up over here. I kind of wanted to. I'm not being real precise, and I just love the color so much. I like that when the color kind of fans up into the look a little bit. Like, looks like you did it on purpose, you know? Even if maybe you might have made an accident and just went too ham, right? Wow, this shade. This palette's worth buying for. Just for this shade. And her stuff is not cheap, but it's, I would say, moderately priced. It's absolutely not awful. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of that dark purple too on the bottom of the eye. I just need a smaller brush, a couple smaller brushes. Okay, so let's take just the outer corner because I don't want this too dark. I actually don't even know what I'm wearing today, and here I am putting a purple look on. But, you know, my kids are used to it. They've seen me in all kinds of crazy get-ups. Okay, taking that middle shade that we used on the rest of the majority, and then we'll use that pretty purple on the inner. See, this is a pretty shade too. This works really well, and I really liked this as, you know, kind of using as a substitute matte in the crease line. Pretty. Now I'm moving to a rougher small brush. This is a rougher 3 little pencil brush, and we're going to take that right here and pull it right in. Oh. This one is like a duochrome, and to get a duochrome in a little palette for her price is a good deal. All right, that's beautiful. So now there is a champagne color in here. I'm going to use that on like just the inner corner right here. I'm just going to pop that. Okay, do you see what I'm talking about right here? So that for me is an area that I just have to be careful. I have a little, this works well. I need to clean up, but okay, we need concealer. Not going to work without it. Hers is got a little bit of a bigger wand, so I'm using a smaller wand right here. It's a little bit easier. That's just a, what is it, Natasha Denona? Yeah. And I'm going to take it over here too, because that's just an area that just gets dark on my face every time it gets dark. It's still dark. I think it's just going to stay that way. It might just be a shadow and I'm being like stupid. It's probably just a shadow. But let's just push this up in there. That helps. I gotta run to this grocery store and Target, so I gotta get to my douche moving. Well, we'll stay with this color and just do up here with this too. This is a bold look for the grocery store, huh? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's a beautiful shade too. That'll be fun to use. It'll be pretty all on the whole, like, first half of your lid. Okay, all right. So let's use the liner that we got from Urban Decay, right? Where did I put that? That's the wrong one. Hold. We're back. Okay. Looks like it's like a kohl liner, so it's probably going to be pretty intense. Does it ever make your eyes water watching other people do their eye makeup, like doing their inner corner water lines and stuff? Sometimes it does with me. All right, I am just going to take this just gently and smudge it. I'm not going to use the liquid liner. I'm just going to smudge this and I'll be right back. All right, that worked great. It says it's waterproof, so we'll see. So I just put a really, like, close to the lash line, thin line on there. And then I just took my brush and I blended it. So it kind of looks like a little darkness there, but also that beautiful duochrome is kind of falling over it, giving it like a little blue shift. Really beautiful. Okay, really beautiful. Let's put some mascara on. I have this out today, the Patrick Ta. This is just in its regular black. It's major volume, and we're gonna use this. I used this yesterday, and I did like it. Usually this eye has better curl and better where you can see the length better. So I always start with this eye on camera. I also picked up a bunch of colored contacts that should be in soon in my prescription. Well, they're like, it's like half a prescription lower than mine, which is fine. But I wanted to do some fun looks with like greens. I got a gray. I got some teal colors. Oops, well, it didn't show. I just touched my upper eyelid with this and didn't. I think the makeup kind of covered it up. Or maybe that's it right there. I think that's it right there. Yep. Yep. But this is a good mascara. I think this is a little pricey though. You can get mascara cheaper that works well too. e.l.f. has some good ones and you can get them for a few bucks. All right, there we go. Actually, I think I am going to, because of the shade choices I used, I think I'm going to end up using the Haus Labs today because that's a better color for what, we'll use her lipstick, one of these lipsticks, probably this one, but that's a better color for me, I think, than the one that I have from her, which is leans a little bit more kind of neutral, but a little bit more brown. So I think we're going to use her, oops, sorry, I'm all just combobulated today. Anyway, let me put some lip gloss on, just moisturize my lips for a minute, and then we're going to do the cheeks next, and I'll do lips at the end. Okay. Cheekies. Cheeky. This is a new one for me. Let me get this wet, and I'll be right back, and we will try this. And again, this one is in the color Encourage. All right, I just stuck my hair back because it's just getting on my nerves. So let's go ahead. We're going to start with one dot, and then we'll try a second one. Also, not that you can see it on here, but she's got a little heart on the bottom of here. We're just going to see, because this is a dark color, what one does. I think I'm going to need two with the amount of blush I typically like to wear, but we're just going to see what one does. Oh yeah, I totally need two or three. I've got, you know, kind of medium skin with neutral undertones. That's pretty if you like just something simple. I just, you know me, I like more. I like blush. I want my cheeks to look flushed all the time. Oh, much better. Some of you might prefer what I had done with just the one, which is why I wanted to show that to you, because not everybody likes blush like I like blush. I'm just like a blusher. And I'm grateful on days today, like when I wake up and my face is all swollen and I'm like obviously retaining water and stuff. I'm so grateful that I have makeup that I can like at least make myself look somewhat better. Just taking my one that I had the foundation on, coming down in here a little bit. See, I want it actually a little bit even darker than that. I just want it to really be there. These are pigmented though, so you know, her lighter shades, and I really love this shade. So I also have these other two shades. This is a gorgeous peach, and this is a gorgeous, like, everyday, like, neutral. And that one you could put 3 or 4 dots on because it's so light, so it doesn't, you know, it's not hard to wear in any way. It's like really simple. When you use these with the beauty blender and you have aging skin, young skin, you already have beautiful dewy skin, and this has just got a little radiance to it. It's going to be beautiful on you as well, just like when Selena wears it. She's got beautiful, perfect skin. But for us, I'm, you know, 48. I don't have beautiful, perfect skin. My skin's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not perfect. And what I found is that for me, using a cream or a liquid, it holds up better. It doesn't sink into the skin and into the pores and just, I don't know, look cakey. I am going to go in with a little Pat McGrath under my eyes because, girlfriend, I need it. This kind of smooths and blurs. This eye, man, I think I did wipe off the No More Baggage because it's still so puffy. But I can't do anything about that right now. I like to go in these areas with a little extra powder because that's where I have pores, and also where I'm going to put some here too, some powder, because that's where it does sort of break down on me. It might be different for you because you have different skin. You might have different, you know, amount of oil in your skin. So what I'd like to do, just to show you guys, is use both of these. So first I'm just going to put on the liquid, and then I'll put a little bit of the powder because the powder is a little bit more kick. So if you want a little bit more of a natural highlight, then just use the liquid. Now we can go in with the same one we did with the blush because these colors are all supposed to just meld together. So I am going to just use the other side here because I want to have a little bit more precision. Look how beautiful that radiance is right there. That's just the liquid. And in fact, part of me kind of wants to just keep that because it's so pretty, but I want to also show you how these can be layered on top of each other. So that one you can't see as much, but you can definitely see it here. I think it's just the angle. All right, so that's what it looks like without. Let's go ahead and start on this side and we'll do the highlight. This is also the pinkish highlight in the color Mesmerize. So these two go extremely well together. Oh, so we're gonna start here. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? So this is just going to give you just a little bit more, and it's nice because the liquid kind of helps it adhere to the skin. So you get just a beautiful, beautiful, I went up a little high right there, highlight. There. All right. Happy, happy, happy. Now, let's use this Haus Labs liner. All right, right off the bat, I can tell you I like the shape of this. It's easy to hold in my hand, and when it's really pointy, it works really well. And it does, you can lift it and up. So it seems a little loose when you put it up, coming back down though. So I'll have to update you on this as I continue to use it. Color's gorgeous. I wish I had bigger lips, like on the top. Like I don't mind, my lower lip is a little chubby, but then my top lip is so thin, and I wish I had a bigger, fuller lip. I'll tell you though, like I've asked my boyfriend, like, do you think, would you like it if I got fillers in my lip? And he hates it. He said, absolutely not. He said, that looks ridiculous. That's what he thinks. He's like, I hate these girls with these big swollen lips filled with filler. He said he just thinks it looks fake and cheap. And I was like, I was sitting here over here thinking, I think it looks pretty. But by overlining, you can kind of give yourself fuller lips. Oops. My lips are also not asymmetrical. They're like one side's thinner than the other. So that's annoying as well. But, I mean, you're born with what you're born with, right? Okay, so let's take a look at both of these colors out of the package, and let's decide which one is going to be for today's look. Oh, I should show you. So you press this up, pull, okay? I didn't like it because it had a smell to it. This one here. This one is lively. This is pretty too. I've used this one. This is more of a brownie nude. And that one is fun. So, and then the other thing was her component was slipping out in my purse. It wasn't something I could wear in my purse. This is much, much better. And there's no weird smell with these that I've noticed. Also the color, I wore that one the other day and the color lasted a really long time on me. Oh, that's beautiful. What a good match with the Haus Labs. And that was, I mean, that's a super good match. I love when we find a good lip combo. Pretty, pretty. So yeah, so get the color Lively and the color Matte Rose or Rose Matte from Haus Labs. What a good combo for us. Okay, so there is a spot on my eye. Hold on. All we have left to do is just powder, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to go right into my Maybelline Shine Free Loose powder. I'm using powder that does have a little bit of like natural coloring. I found that the whites, a lot of times the whites leave a little bit of a cast, and I don't like that on the skin. So you can see the difference. So this is not mattified. You can see the shine, and this one's mattified. There'll be a shine anyways in a little bit of time. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, friends. Let's go ahead and set it. And we're done. And I got to run to the store. I got to hurry. So that is today's look. I will take some photos. I just got to finish my hair up. And then I'll take some photos and I will roll those at the end. Let me know what you guys think, and if you have any of these items, let me know what you think. Also, if you've tried her first palette and didn't like it like me, and then now have tried a second palette or didn't give it a shot, I would encourage that you try her other stuff. That was her first launch, her first palette that came out, and oftentimes they hear feedback and they change the formulas and different things, but I've always loved the highlights that she's had, the blushes, even the color payoff with the lipsticks. These lipsticks are way better. Love her liner. I know I didn't use her liner today, but I absolutely love her liner, and look how large it is. So it's like a bigger than normal one, and I'll just go ahead and swatch it for you so you can see the color. So definitely like more of a brick or brown shade. I could have used it today for sure. It would have been darker than the lipstick, but the lipstick color is beautiful. These shimmers are absolutely gorgeous on the eye as well. All I might do is just take a little bit of this, just kind of, this is my foundation brush. It's a little thicker, and move it, and then I'm gonna have to wash it. I just wanted to rub that in just a little. I'm good. I didn't even put any color on my skin. It's good. Okay, so stay tuned for the final pictures at the end, and I will see you guys in the next video. All the products that I used today from Sephora will be linked for you, and if you have any questions, certainly ask in the comments down below. I'm happy to answer your questions. I've been enjoying meeting and talking to some of you guys. We've had a few new subscribers recently, and yeah, really enjoying everything and meeting all you guys and talking to you. So definitely, if you're new, let me know so I can welcome you personally in the comments, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys. Okay, really quickly, I just wanted to show you that I just added some lashes. They are a wispy lash by Be Rad Cosmetics faux minky lashes. I felt like the look needed lashes, so just wanted to show you with the lashes. Now the photos are coming up next.
I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on my knees. No stranger to